Yesterday's stream was crazy nice, bro. Like, I won't lie. So much happened yesterday that I never even thought was possible. And even I was opened up to like a whole different way to eat. It's like a whole new wave that people don't even know, but it's happening in real time. And like now that it's clear, bro, it's clear. It's clear what the work means and how far we've come with it. Oh my god, I can't believe yesterday was a 24-hour stream. Today we're trying to pull another one and see. Yes, sure. So don't be shy, chat. Don't be shy in the chat. Don't be shy in the chat, bro. Let us know what you're thinking, what you're trying to vibe to. We got you, man. We got you. We got you in the chat. I got all my people in here. Any of my mods in here? Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, bro. W stream. We just got started. We have a lot of work to do tonight. And I know how it goes, bro. It starts like this. Starts out, slow, kind of like growing into what it needs to be. But that's kind of the magic into it, like. That's why we are here, man, to build something special, something long lasting. And yeah, bro. Who cares who's watching? Who cares who's watching? As long as we locked in. As long as we locked in. As long as we locked in and making the most of this. That's the biggest thing that matters, chat, bro. Thank you for being here during the day. Because usually it turns up. It turns up later on. You should have dropped up. Stop playing with me. Alright, chat. Let's get it on. Next up. Guys, I don't you're in here since it's a whole first day of the week. But as a full-time content creator, that's no excuse, my brother. That's no excuse, chat, bro. Let me see my chat real quick. That was in the chat though. We hit 80 followers on YouTube, on Twitch, which is a milestone of its own, chat. It's a milestone. And it stands for something great, So that's something special as well. Actually, beyond special. It's heartwarming to see that you just have to stay committed. And everything else will play out the right way, you know what I mean? But that's just food to thought, It's just food to thought, and we're here early. Long stream ahead. Let's keep my head in the game, is what I'm telling myself. Everything else will play out, So I do have a couple reaction streams. Which are more but dear to me. But yeah, bro, we're here for another dope streaming chat, bro. And it's just like the reality of what it takes. Put up, sit and get it right. That's just something special, man. Alright, so we do have to go get some breakdowns of the music industry. But now is a good time to be in it, bro. When nobody cares, you gotta work it out on your own. It's nothing. Alright, chat. We're gonna begin with something. But I'm kinda glad that this day finally happened, bro. Cause I was kinda waiting for it so hard that, yo, now that it happened, but it kinda has me prepared to almost like take on this next patch of work. Hands down ready. Alright, chat, let's get these reactions in. Yeah, man. Is everybody in here? Everybody in here, everybody in here, everybody in here.
Hey guys, join me as I host a beach party.
Alright, chat, we're gonna be reacting to this first. In industry secrets. Anybody who is interested in some
I'm here
knowledge.
today to talk about what the music industry is really selling and why it's dying. There's this consensus among the music community that it's getting harder than ever to make and sell originally made music. Conventional wisdom is pointing the finger at streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music for cutting the cash flow to us musicians. But the thing that I don't get is if people have access to these amazing music libraries, why is it that small music venues right now are struggling to stay open? And why is it that the audiences who do come to concerts are less engaged than ever? The amount of people I see on their phones when I'm on stage is crazy.
Bro, that's true. Like
And why is it
people
that
people no longer go for the music. People just go to be there and take pictures and selfies and kinda like enjoy that, but like it's not really the essence of what music production was from day one or from the jump, you know? It's kinda like, yo, why are we drifting away from what started everything, you know?
the audience's average age seems to be increasing? In other words, the younger generations are not coming out to support live music. So, I'm here. In the past couple of years, I have put my heart and soul into making a few original music projects. And in the process of trying to sell these things, I've learned some really cool things about the music industry. And I'm here today to tell you what the music industry actually sells. And it's far more than just music. And once we understand what that is, we'll have a clearer picture as to why the music industry is in trouble right now. So to understand why the music industry is the way it is today, we need to understand its origins. So in the early parts of the 20th century, we saw the invention of a few really important mass media devices, namely the television, the radio, and the record player. And so all of a sudden, we found these devices in the average middle-class home. And all of these devices required content. And where there is demand, there is opportunity to make money. The people who were in charge of making the content for these devices found themselves in a very unique position. For the first time ever, people who were making this content can influence the thoughts and thinking of the average person.
Yo, really think about it, bro. Everybody who had the control, like back then, being record labels, being all these big major music labels, those were the people who ended up with all the control for even what people were consuming, what the message was that they ended up getting, you know? So it was kind of like they were almost controlling what people were given or served. You know?
Prior to this,